In today's episode of the Platform Presents podcast, I have a very interesting guest here with me today. I'm with Puja Shah, and she's hailing over from the team at WhizAI, who is basically looking at very interesting challenges in the life sciences space. So they basically work on fastest times of insights life sciences in industry in the life sciences, and to provide their clients with better, smarter, and faster decisions at much faster rates. They're definitely leveraging AI-powered analytics to get there. And today we want to really learn about what WhizAI is all about, but also about, as we know it in the Platform podcast, about Puja's journey as a marketer. So Puja, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Lucas.
Yeah, so maybe let's start at the first with WhizAI. Tell me, what is it about? What you guys are doing for everybody who hasn't heard about WhizAI yet?
Yeah, so WhizAI is a Series A company that was founded in the year 2017. We're nearly 100 employees worldwide, and WhizAI was really born with the vision of democratizing insights for end business users. Today, we are the only AI-powered augmented analytics platform that is purpose-built for life sciences and healthcare. And we are putting insights directly into the hands of business users at some of the large enterprise pharma companies around the world. So I work here as a senior marketing manager, and I've been doing this for almost a year now.
Okay. Okay, so before we jump a little bit deeper into this, maybe tell me a little bit like what types of companies you work with, because there's a wide scale, just that we have a rough feel, like, what types of organizations benefit the most from WhizAI?
It's life sciences and healthcare companies, and mainly, I would say, enterprise, large pharma organizations that are working with large volumes of data, and they have business users who are struggling to get to the right information when they need it to take the right business decisions. So our focus is purely in the life sciences and healthcare space.
Very cool. That makes a lot of sense. Now, obviously, those folks have to find and learn about WhizAI. Maybe tell me a little bit, before we jump into the marketing strategy, maybe tell me a little bit about yourself and your career in marketing. Like how did you end up being in, enterprise marketing in the life sciences space? Maybe give us a quick overview so that people now not only understand Whiz, but also your journey as a marketer a little bit.
Sure. So it's been an interesting journey, I would say. I pursued my bachelor's in biotechnology and then went on to do my MBA with a dual specialization in marketing and international business. After completing that, I was keen to start my career in sales or advertising. I thought these were the kind of roles that would put me on the front line, and being directly in touch with the customers will help me learn firsthand about their challenges, what kind of obstacles they face in finding the right solutions, what objections salespeople face when they're selling, and mainly how my work would impact the top line growth of my employer. So these were the interesting things I was looking to learn in my foundational years. And so I did sales for a couple of years and then transitioned into the marketing department of a company that I was working in. And that was a very interesting point when I did that. It was a time when our organization was shifting gears from outbound to inbound. And we'd hired a new VP of marketing. He was building a digital marketing team ground up. So I reached out to him. I expressed my interest, to help him grow the team and work hand in hand. So that's where all the fun began. We started building our strategy for the website and social media, content marketing. How are we going to build our inbound funnel? So I always say that, those were the best years of my career as I witnessed our company grow from 500 to 800. And in marketing alone, we grew from a team of 5 to 80 plus people globally within a span of 3 years. And of course, all of this was possible due to the demonstrated success in building our inbound growth engine.
Okay, wow, that's super valuable, super interesting experience. I'm sure you can apply a lot to Wiz AI. Having that experience sort of in your back pocket, like, what do you think? Like how important is, in your experience, the website for the customer's journey and driving business, but also maybe specifically for Wiz AI, like, what role does the website play?
Absolutely. I think it is the most important piece. It is your storefront. Even if you are an offline business and have a brick and mortar store, you still need a website these days. I think that's what the pandemic has taught us. And you could actually save a lot of cost and be more efficient in running your business if you have a website that's working right for you. So, people are asking all their questions to Google all the time. And when they have questions, which your business has answers or solutions for, you need to show up. So I believe the website is the most important piece. It builds trust and credibility for you and your business, and one shouldn't ignore it, no matter what.
Mhm. I mean, personally, maybe on your experience with AI, like where do you then, as a marketer, see sort of the strength of the website, and versus where do you even see maybe room for further improvement? Like, how do you think about the page basically moving forward?
Yeah, I guess, for us, the website really serves as a place to create awareness about who we are, because we're a very young company. And, right now it's a place that showcases our thought leadership, the great work that we're doing in the industry, and, the knowledge and expertise that we bring to the table, not just from the technology standpoint, but also, you know, uh, the insights that we have about the industry that we operate in. Um, if I talk about improvements, I would certainly say that yes, there's always room for improvement. I haven't stumbled upon a website that is perfect to the T. So I believe that, we could do better in terms of conversions. Right now, we haven't done significant work on that front. But how do people coming on our website, learning about us, then take the next best action? That's something we're currently working on, and I believe, that's the area that we still got to do some work in.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Now that you mentioned obviously the website being sort of the end destination of a lot of marketing campaigns, over your years of working in marketing, what's a marketing campaign or strategy that you personally really like? Like, where is something where you discovered something that you actually really enjoyed as a marketer to drive a certain campaign? And feel free to give us a bit of insights there. What's your experience?
Yeah, actually, there are many inspiring campaigns out there, but one that I just randomly stumbled upon recently, and it has stuck with me, is uh, this company called WeTransfer. They have launched a global campaign called Please Leave. In this global brand campaign, WeTransfer highlights how its file sharing service is helping people save time and use it for something more creative. They have a spot that aims to get people off the internet and back to pursuing their real selves. And the platform reminds us of how it assists the creative community. And at the same time, it also highlights the company's values of putting people first with its time saving tools. I thought that was a great mix, a great way to keep building your business around your target audience's emotions, and at the same time deliver a very powerful message.
It's very
I really
interesting
loved
because
it.
if you really look at it, that's what a lot of technology was originally built for, right? To save time and to give more time back. But
Absolutely.
it's kind of merged in the opposite in a lot of ways. Now, super interesting. So everybody who's interested, check out what WeTransfer was doing there. That's pretty cool. Thanks for pointing that out. Now, if we going back to the customer journey of WhizAI, like, what role do you think then technology plays in the buyer's journey that people go through?
I think in general, technology is a key enabler of customer experiences with the brand. Throughout my career, I've tried to encourage my employers and my team to rely on technology for various things. Something to start with, just to understand your customers better. From a support standpoint, provide quicker issue resolutions, to empower and enable better and personalized interactions with your brand digitally. So I believe, organizations need to proactively, from both sales and support standpoint, rely more and more on technology, um, because there are some amazing technologies out there that can support your business goals, and you just have to learn to trust them.
Mm-hmm. That makes a lot of sense. I really appreciate sort of that, we're going a little bit into the customer's journey, the technology. What do you think about the future? Like, what do businesses like yours sort of have to bring in to the customer journey, the buyer's journey, to bring it to the next level?
I believe today's customer journey is not linear. In fact, it is getting more and more complex. So a customer could have stumbled upon your business from literally anywhere before knocking on your door. So each customer landing on your website could have had their own unique path to getting there. And I guess leveraging technology to understand that path and optimizing or shortening their journey to your doorstep, it can really help businesses to bring their customer journey to the next level. I think most of us get caught in our day-to-day, or there's a comfort zone, and we're focusing on other metrics. But I believe that if we can optimize this path to finding our business, it can bring a ton of value.
Very cool. Now, as we slowly moving towards the end of the interview, I would love to learn a little bit more about yourself as a marketer. I have some rapid fire questions. They're a little bit of a surprise for the guests, but they're very harmless. Are you ready for those?
Oh, okay.
Very good. So what is the last book that you read, or a book that you would recommend anybody to read?
I read this book by April Dunford on product marketing.
Obviously awesome. The positioning book?
Yes, absolutely.
Very cool. Yeah, that is a very, very good one and has been recommended on the show. What is one single thing that your company is focused on the most at the moment?
Bringing value to our customers, day in and day out.
Very cool. Now, if we think back to the days when you just joined to your position at WhizAI, what's the one advice that you would give yourself if you would restart in your position today?
If I were to restart not just this position, just my career, I would say less is more is the mantra. Very often we marketers forget this, but yeah, that's what I would say. Less is more.
And basically what I want to do is give you the very last word, right? As we sort of approaching now the end of the call. What I'm curious about is people would be forgetting everything that we discussed about WhizAI. What's the one thing that they should remember?
I would say that if you work in the life sciences industry and you are somebody who's looking to take more insights-driven business decisions, but you're not necessarily a data analyst or data scientist, you want to check out WhizAI, because that's the solution that can bring you closer to the information that exists in your organization and do a better job every single day.
Thanks a lot for joining Partner Presents, Puja.
Thank you.